What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Physiques by Andell. Today I'm going through my leg circuit that I did. It consisted of front squats, burnout squats with a kettlebell, and then a burnout on the bike. So as far as the circuit, I started with 95 pounds to warm up, then 135. This working set that I'm doing right now is 185 pounds. And the reason I like front squats is a great way to add some variety to your squat routine. Because the bar is in the front of your body, you feel more of the tension in the quads, the front of your legs, as opposed to a back squat where a lot of the tension would be in the glutes, the hamstrings, and the inner thigh. So if you really want to focus on getting your quads that burn and feeling the tension more in the quads, this is a great way to switch it up by doing front squats like I'm doing right now. So it was a superset. So after I completed the front squats, I did a body weight slash kettlebell burnout that I'm about to demonstrate. First, I just want to show you guys the quads. Definitely leaning out, definitely getting that definition. So I'm doing the kettlebells right now. And one thing you want to be aware of, when you do squats with a kettlebell or a dumbbell in your arms, you want to be conscious not to overuse your arms. So one way you can do that is by keeping your arms tucked. Because I have my arms tucked to my body like this, I'm not feeling much of the weight in my arm. I want to feel it in my legs, so that's the whole point. So I have my arms tucked, and I'm also not locking my knees out at the top. This maintains the tension in the quads. So the whole point is after a heavier set like the front squats, I wanted to really burn the quads out. So I proceeded to a kettlebell that wasn't too heavy, kept my arms tucked, didn't lock my knees out, and just really made sure I felt that burn in the quads like I'm doing right now. I ended up doing 15 reps. Altogether, I did about 4 sets total of this. I felt a slight twinge in my left IT band. I've been feeling that lately, so I'm definitely going to step up my self-care routine, add more foam rolling, more stretching, be more consistent. And I'm a solution-based person, so I cut this part of the workout short and I proceeded to the bike, right? So you could still have a really good workout with a bike and something that doesn't put as much stress on a nagging area like I have right now, which is my left IT band. So I increased the intensity. You can't really tell how intense it is based on the video, but it is pretty intense. And I did circuits of about 40 seconds or so of me standing up while keeping the intensity on the bike really high. After my legs were really burning, I kind of sat down, I slowed down how fast I did the bike. You're about to see in a second. After the burn really got intense, I sat down, kind of caught my breath, and then I got back to it. So, as I mentioned, right, when it comes to working out with intensity, you're going to have aches and pains, right? So, instead of quitting, you want to be solution oriented. So, when my IT band started acting up, even though I had all intentions of doing about 10 sets with the squats and the kettlebell circuit, I'm like, you know what? I could switch it up, still get some intensity, still keep the quads burning, or still keep the quads burning and do something different. So that's what I did right now. The second round, same thing. I got back up, tried to go even a little bit faster. The intensity of the bike is pretty intense, as I mentioned. So by 30 seconds, the quads are burning, right? Went right back down, kind of slowed down, caught my breath a little bit, but I didn't lower the intensity. So it was still intense even though I was sitting down. But because, when you stand up and you go faster, it is going to be a little bit more intense. So this is pretty much my break, even though it's not much of a break because the intensity of the spin bike is still intense. My last round, went right back to it. Got up, went for as long as I could, always trying to go 30 plus seconds. Really feeling that burn. And I was really happy with how it turned out. Even though, once again, I had that issue with my left IT band. It was kind of nagging me the past week. But I thought, like, okay, I wasn't going too heavy with the front squat, so maybe I'll get it in with 10 rounds. But it flared up, so I decided to do this, and I was really happy with the results. Really nice burn, had a good sweat going, so I got the best of both worlds. I really burned out my quads, also got some good cardio in. So the last round just really finished out with a burnout while sitting down, and I just want to show you guys some more definition, different angles. So, it's never any excuse to skip leg day. Even though I'm not competitively doing bodybuilding competitions right now, I always want to look like a bodybuilder and always want to be elite when it comes to fitness. So you can't have an elite body without having elite legs. So even though I had an issue, I figured out a way to work around it, and that was my workout for the day.